Hello, everyone. What's it like to be a disciple of Jesus? What's it like to follow in his footsteps? What's it like to take up your cross and follow Jesus? Jesus is the firstborn of many brothers, to be conformed to the image of his Son, so that he might be the firstborn among many brothers. Among many brothers, many, that is, many sons as opposed to just one son. The word many isn't supposed to mean like millions. It's just a contrast, many versus one. The firstborn among many brothers. He is not ashamed to call them brothers, saying, I will proclaim your name to my brothers. In the midst of the congregation, I will sing your praise. The firstborn among many brothers. Jesus was first. For you have been called for this purpose, since Christ also suffered for you, leaving you an example for you to follow in his footsteps. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Cannot. To carry your own cross means to accept that you will suffer. That's what the cross means. The firstborn among many brothers. Jesus was a servant of God. His disciples are servants of God. Jesus is a son of God, the firstborn of many brothers. His disciple, a son of God. Jesus is a begotten son of God, the first begotten son of God. His disciple, a begotten son of God. Jesus was the only begotten son of God. Every firstborn is an only begotten son, because he is the only child when he is born or begotten. But when other brothers are begotten, he is no longer an only begotten son, but he will always be the firstborn son. Jesus, begotten son of God, his disciple, begotten son of God. Jesus, God is his own father. Disciple, God is his own father. Why? Because he was begotten of God. Begotten, born of God. Jesus, he said to the Jews, you don't know where I came from or where am I going. So Jesus, you don't know where he came from or where he's going. Disciple, don't know where he came from or where he is going. So it is with everyone born of the Spirit. Jesus, not of this world. His disciple, not of this world. Jesus was from God. His disciple, from God. Jesus was from above, not below. His disciple, from above, not below. He's born from above, born from God above. Jesus, world hated him. His disciple, the world hates him for the same reason. Jesus, in the Father and the Father in him. His disciple, in the Father and the Father is in him. Jesus, one with the Father. I and the Father are one. His disciple, one with the Father. Jesus, God gave him glory. Disciple, his disciple, God gives him the same glory. Jesus was sent into the world. His disciple, sent into the world. Jesus lays down his life for others. His disciple lays down his life for others. Jesus is the paschal lamb. His disciple, sheep for the slaughter. Jesus, light of the world. His disciple, light of the world. Jesus manifested the love of God, the love of the Father. His disciple manifests the love of God, the love of the Father. Jesus sits on the throne of God, reigns over creation. His disciple will sit on the throne of God. Jesus, an heir of God. His disciple, a co-heir with Christ. Jesus, image of God who is spirit and partaker of the divine nature. His disciple, image of God who is spirit, partaker of the divine nature. Jesus has entered as a forerunner for us, having become a high priest forever according to the order of Melchizedek. Jesus went first. Now it's our turn. He's the firstborn of many brothers. He went first. Now it's our turn to walk the Jesus walk, take up our cross, and follow in his footsteps. That is, if you want to be a child of God too. May God open your eyes, and may he bless you.